How are you all doing today, everybody? ArtificialDragon reporting, and welcome to another Death Battle reaction video. And I'm joined here by the Queen Dragon. Introduce yourself.
Hi.
So, in this special Death Battle episode, we are going to react to Deadpool versus the Mask. Now, ever since I saw the announcement for this certain Death Battle, I knew immediately that we'd have to react to it.
Yeah. Because I like Deadpool and I like the Mask, especially Jim Carrey's version of the Mask. Because he's basically a living cartoon character anyway, so.
Yeah, I suppose.
It was the perfect role for him.
Now, what are your predictions for this Death Battle, honey?
I don't know. We'll have to see. Because from my knowledge, I don't think that the Mask can be killed when he's wearing it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the human part of him, like Stanley, can be killed.
Yeah.
I know that.
That's a similar conundrum to the Ghost Rider, because the Ghost Rider himself can't be killed, but the human part can be killed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's indeed a very interesting conundrum, because...
So maybe I'll end in a tie.
Or they'll just gain up again, just like Pinkie Pie did.
I haven't watched that one, shush!
Well, I've already watched it, so spoilers. Anyway, so let's get reacting.
You sure this is gonna work? This'll shut him up for good?
Trust me, it's the perfect plan.
Okay then, let's get started.
It'll end badly.
To most of us, the laws of reality are unbending rules we never question.
Even for us, but for some people, they're
Hey,
more
Strange.
like guidelines.
Such as Deadpool, Marvel's Merc with a micropenis.
And the Mask, a total Chad who just oozes big dick energy.
Could have sworn that would get his attention.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
My third death battle! Ah!
Hey!
Wait, what was that about a micropenis?
Every famous superhero has a special something which makes them recognizable. Some are gothic knights of darkness, a showcase of order versus chaos. Some are instantly relatable, a prime example of an average person in a not-so-average world.
And some are shoved in your face over and over and over again until
love
you
that part.
just can't take it anymore.
True.
Oh, shucks, are you talking about me? You're such a sweet talker.
Go
Animate
away.
him.
We've been through this, but why stop a good thing? Hi, I'm Wade Wilson, masterful mercenary and twice robbed of winning People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive award. Way back, I got stuck in a seriously shitty situation called cancer. The worst supervillain. But then the good folks of Department K offered me a cure. Sounded great. Until I learned the big plot twist.
Department K was actually a sect of the Weapon X program, a top secret
everybody
project
knows
for
this by
crafting
now.
super soldiers by any means necessary.
They shot Wade up with 50 cc's of hot, creamy Wolverine juice. It gave him the same crazy healing factor, but also turned his face into an improv comedy prompt.
You look like an avocado. Had sex with an older, more disgusting avocado. Yeah.
After escaping in gruesome fashion, Wade resumed his life as a mercenary, taking the name Deadpool.
He's got your standard superhuman buffs. Super strength, super speed, super
Esperanto.
toughness, the works. But he put that super swagger to use as an expert martial artist. Though it's hard to tell sometimes because he lets himself get hit a lot.
Hey, when you have a healing factor that would make even Logan's nuclear-charred adamantium skeleton blush, you let yourself nosh on a lead sandwich every once in a while.
Fair
I've
point.
survived gunshot wounds, impalement, organ destruction, stupefaction, and even freaking disintegration. Good luck trying to take me out.
Don't take all the credit for yourself. You know you were cursed with everlasting life by Thanos during some of that.
Yeah, well, me and Space Grimace have a really deep relationship. About as deep as I am and his girlfriend. Hey-oh!
Good thing Thanos removed the curse so we could violently murder you.
An impulse I deeply empathize with.
Well, as much as I like getting resurrected after that, I like doing the opposite to other people even more. As in killing them. With weapons, especially my lovely golden girls, Bee and Arthur.
That would be
Yeah,
his
he
katanas,
named his
which are
swords
almost
after him.
Yes, I
unbreakable
know.
thanks to an energy field from his suit. fully charged, they can even cut the Hulk.
Yeah.
Even then, Deadpool is a walking arsenal with enough machine guns, sniper rifles, grenades, rocket
I
launchers,
will be.
tranquilizers,
Yeah,
etc. to take out a small country.
And if I'm feeling cute, I might delete you later with any one of the wacky weapons of mass destruction I picked up on my misadventures. Like a gun that wipes you from history, the actual Venom symbiote, and the 7th Infinity Stone, the Continuity Gem. It rewrites canon
That's
itself
funny.
and could even make Wiz and Boomstick bearable co-hosts. I mean, maybe.
Oh yeah? Well, let's go over some of these feats of yours. Take it away, Wiz.
With pleasure. Deadpool has showcased his impressive super strength when, at one point, he stood up straight, without aid. Based on Deadpool's cannon weight and examining the distribution of mass here, we can deduce his legs can support 210 pounds, or just under 100
cool.
kilograms.
Wait, what?
Oh, or how about the time he held up this pistol? That's a Desert Eagle Mark 19,
Oh, they're
which
being
weighs
sarcastic.
72
Yeah.
whole ounces. Amazing.
Guys, what the hell? You know I can't hit people through concrete walls and yank around a 6-ton helicopter, right?
Here we can see him running, much like typical human beings run, and the average male running speed is about 9.4 kilometers per hour.
Hey, I was out running a goddamn airplane. Do you know how fast airplanes are? Jesus H. Christ almighty. Do some research for once, you frauds.
Jokes aside, Deadpool can move faster than the eye can track. He's caught Captain America's shield, which Cap can throw fast enough to slice through tanks. He's even dodged the electric-powered mutant Surge's lightning blasts. If these are anything like the leaders of real lightning, they could be moving over 98,000 meters per second.
Deadpool's
One-third
a
the speed
tough
of
son
light.
of a bitch, too. He's
One-third
survived
the
a
speed of light.
sunburn from a freaking space laser, getting crushed under the Chrysler building, and an explosion that cratered an entire city block. Just look at the size of that.
Measuring the crater's volume and applying
whatever.
statistics for pulverization
Holy
of rock,
shit.
the explosion must have equaled about 130 tons of TNT.
That's like getting hit in the face with 22 monster trucks driving at top speed, all at the same time.
But Deadpool isn't perfect. Far from it, obviously. Unlike Wolverine, his chemically induced healing factor isn't a natural evolution, and so it seriously damaged his brain. Which explains a lot.
This guy isn't
Yeah.
just annoying as balls, he's legit insane. Talk about a terrible combination.
Well, Deadpool's insanity leads him to talk to seemingly invisible people. Namely, the writers and editors of each comic book he's in.
And
I mean,
us.
is it really insanity if it's true? That's even how he got rid of the continuity gem, by literally handing it over to the editors.
While his broken mind and daredevil attitude makes him incredibly unpredictable, it can often put him in over his head. Plus, while his healing factor is quite potent, it's not an instant quick fix.
That's why he prefers to reattach his limbs rather than wait for them to regrow.
Am I crazy?
The baby
Or
hand.
is your hand really small?
That's not pleasant.
His biggest weakness, though, is that he's a dumb internet meme and he should feel bad about it.
And using this mathematical formula, taking account of Deadpool's abundance in media, we can quantify exactly how dumb he is.
You know, I've done this death battle bullshit 3 times now, and can I just say, I hope you douchebags never change. I love it. I'll be over there chomping on popcorn and chimichangas while your heads explode trying to figure out how I could possibly lose this one. Toodles.
Good riddance.
Deadpool may be an annoying clown who has menaced Marvel's good and bad sides for decades, but he's also had sex with my mom over 100 times and made her moan like, hey, who changed the prompter? Come back here, you son of a bitch!
Psychologist Carl Jung once described the persona as a kind of mask, designed on the one hand to make a definite impression on others, and on the other to conceal the true nature of the individual.
Right.
Basically, who we are on the inside is different than who we are on the outside. But what if putting on a mask could actually reveal what was
Jekyll and
underneath
Hyde?
it?
Underneath the
Dr.
mask?
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
You mean your face?
I
That's what I said.
don't even know how to start to answer that.
Use your mouth, it's on your face. Well, while Wiz is trying to figure out how masks work, dumbass, let's talk about one mask in particular. The mask.
Its origins are shrouded in mystery. Some say it was used as part of an African tribal ritual. Others say it was created by Loki, the Norse god of mischief.
Who knows and who cares? It wound up in the hands of Stanley Ipkiss, the slubbiest, dorkiest loser this side of Deadpool.
Regenerating degenerates have feelings too, you know.
Curious, Stanley donned the mask and was transformed from an everyman to a Superman.
Okay.
And now he's a big green cartoon character the media dubbed Big Head.
But you can just call him the Mask. With his newfound powers, Stanley would take on the mob, get the girl, and live happily ever after. Right?
Don't let the family movie fool you. Sorry, movies. I always forget that second one.
Don't
The
blame
second
ya.
one was
This ain't your silly
terrifying.
Steamboat Willie shenanigans. Get ready for some good old-fashioned hardcore violence.
See, the mask itself is alive, and it desires nothing more than absolute carnage. By tapping into its wearer's repressed id, it can turn a nebbish nobody like Stanley into a rampaging serial killer.
Complete with Bugs Bunny powers. Horrifying.
Metafictional combat scientists like myself have long speculated about a unifying theory that could explain the source of the mask's powers. We call this phenomenon Toon Force. Think of characters
It
such as
explains
Bugs
it.
Bunny, Popeye, and Michael Jordan. A being that wields Toon Force seems capable of accomplishing almost anything they desire so long as they find it humorous. With this power, the mask can manipulate the laws of physics whenever he likes, even breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, God, no, he can break it too? You never said anything about that, and now we've got two of them.
Don't forget about me!
Hey, Pinkie Pie.
Two
No,
of them.
Pinky!
Regardless, Toon
Screw
Force
you,
allows the
Boomstick.
mask to summon any kind of weapon imaginable from thin air.
Everything from oversized guns and rocket launchers to whoopee cushions, dynamite, anvils, hell, anything from the good fellas at Acme.
Toon Force users can manipulate their bodies in any way they like, whether it be stretching their limbs, inflating themselves like a balloon, or shape-shifting into
basically
giant
it's
monsters.
cartoon logic.
And best of
Yeah.
all, you can't really hurt a tune. Well, at least not in the normal way.
Right, it's not that the mask has a specific healing factor or some such, it's more like he can just say no to damage.
He's had holes blown in
Nope.
him, had his head cut off,
Just-
stripped
nope.
his own flesh from his bones, and was blown up into a bloody pulp. He can outpace Lobo, remember him? Because he doesn't need to wait for his body to heal. It just happens.
However, the scariest
ways
thing
to
about
kill
the mask's
Bastet.
use of Toon Force is how it affects the world around him. In most cases, the rules of Toon Force are applied to the user and whomever or whatever the Force is affecting.
This even happens in the movie. Man, look at her
Yep.
go.
But in the true canon of the mask, this is not the case. And this leads to some, well, horrific imagery. The mask
Yep.
can pick up cars and knock over buildings with ease. He can dodge point-blank bullets and run fast enough to set the ground on fire. He has survived massive
meep.
explosions, giant
Yep,
robots,
meep.
and being kicked in the testicles so hard he flew.
Out of all the gore in those comics, that is the worst thing I've seen yet. But remember what we said before about him fighting Lobo? The guy who ate a city?
At one point, Lobo and the mask raced around the entire planet several times in the span of just a few seconds, and then crashed into each other in an absolutely gargantuan blast. Based on their after-trail rings and given an estimated time frame of less than half a minute, which fits given the context, they must have been going over 9 million meters per second.
Holy shit.
What a couple of scamps.
There's only one way to really stop the mask, and that's by removing the mask itself.
Yep.
Good luck trying. The only way is if the wearer has already decided to let it come off. And with the power it gives, who'd want to?
Technically, the conscience of the person the mask possesses still exists, and could be reasoned with or tricked into removing the mask.
Like when Lobo threw a guilt bomb at him after he murdered hundreds of people.
But the mask itself has an astronomically powerful influence on its host.
Right. I mean, who doesn't like letting loose every once in a while? We've covered a lot of vicious murderers on the show, but I've never seen one who has as much fun with it as the Mask.
Let's rock this joint!
I love that movie.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I've got a hunger for some...
I swear if you cut the commercial, I'll strangle you both with an actual blue
Ooh.
By now,
Yummy.
you've probably heard of Blue Apron.
All right. You gave it your best shot, Deadpool. So, who do you think is going to win?
Like I said earlier, I think it's going to be a tie.
Me too. Or they'll just gain up together and do what happened in the last dev battle he was in, Deadpool. Deadpool isn't immortal, but the mask definitely is immortal. That's the ultimate question.
So, yeah, the mask can take, like what Wisdom Boost said, say no to damage.
Yeah, exactly.
While Deadpool, on the other hand, he can get damaged, but like with his limbs, he can either reattach them, or if he loses it, he can completely regrow it, but it takes time.
Yeah, it takes. Contrary to what the media tells you, Deadpool's healing factor isn't instantaneous. It takes like a full minute to regrow a finger, or even an entire day to regrow his hand.
And a good couple of days, because I remember I watched Deadpool 2, and spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen that movie.
It's been out for 2 years now,
if
honey.
you haven't, yeah. Oh, please. Yeah, he gets ripped in half by Juggernaut.
Yep.
And it takes him a while to grow back his legs.
Yeah, exactly.
You get to see a baby penis.
Censored, but yeah.
No? In the uncut version, it's there.
I don't remember seeing that, but whatever. So, either a tie or I'm going with a mask on this one.
Yeah. Let's do it!
Alright, hang on a second. Yep, here we go. Why don't I have it as full screen? There we go.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this mess. But there's only enough funding for a few minutes of animation, so we're skipping that part.
DBX.
Smoking!
All right, Majora's Mistake. You've got one chance to take that off.
Okay. There we go.
Penis metaphor!
Huh?
This is what he says. Nope.
Woo! What a ride!
See how it feels, too, Deadpool.
I must break you.
Uh-oh.
Got it. Actually, that's not canon. Let's just say I know the right people. With this continuity gem, I can rewrite anything I think needs fixing. I could stop Hitler from being born, rewrite the Star Wars prequels, or even make you take off that mask.
No! Stop it! No!
This is over.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow! You weren't kidding!
Ah, Beans, we're in the storyboards.
Old chum, I think that zany stunt of yours ran out the budget. Can't make the scene if you don't have the green. Lucky for you, I have an idea!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Girl Scouts.
Vacuums. Give us money!
Dear God. Money, 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 money.
Ah, that's it. Honey bun, we're good to go.
There we go. Now we got the budget bag back.
What? Where'd you get that?
Oh, Jack! I'm already wearing it!
What?
Look at the sky. He is.
Oh my God!
Although the internet thinks he might be, perhaps I've gone too far, far from my reality. I'll do this right. I'm not a joke. What even is a chimichanga?
A deep fried burrito?
One of us turned into a Disney movie. sort of way. Let me lend you a hand and the rest of your body.
Fuck you.
Horatio.
Oh, Jesus.
Indeed.
Ew!
Shake a boom.
Ticky boom.
There we go. And they're both out of mask.
They're both dust.
Nope.
Who's next?
Damn! You're right.
Yep.
Yes, he's gone! He's gone! He can never bother us again!
Yes!
Why don't I feel as awesome as I should?
To be fair, given his more robust history, Deadpool held a solid advantage in experience and skill. He was relatively smarter and more, mentally put together in comparison.
Deadpool just
So
can't
it's possible he could have outsmarted the mask, if given the chance.
Can't work against
that
cartoon
chance was
logic.
never gonna
True.
come. He had some really cool feats of strength and speed, but the mask blew him out of the water. Like, who cares that
Literally.
Deadpool pulled around a 6-ton copter when the mask knocked over a building weighing over 1,000 tons? And comparing their speed, he's 100 times faster too. Like, there's no contest.
Not to mention the size of the blast from the mask
just
and Lobo's
adjusting
collision equals 322 teratons of TNT, trillions of times greater than Deadpool's asteroid feet.
Friggin' face.
Whiz, stop. None of that matters. This is stupid. We pit Deadpool against a cartoon god. Like you said, the mask could just say no to damage. Deadpool couldn't even really hurt him. This whole thing was a blowout. A total stomp.
No, I mean, I guess you're right. We're supposed to be impartial, and we went too far. But Boomstick, it's too late to change it.
There's no way to mask what we've done.
The winner is...
What the hell?
Dear Wiz and Boomstick, I know our relationship has been a rocky one, but I just wanted to say, thanks. Thanks for helping me rediscover who I am. Who I really am. The past decade of memes and cosplays and Hot Topic shirts changed me. And I couldn't see it on my own. You made me remember my true self, missing feet and all. And with some help from this royalty-free Sarah McLachlan ripoff song, I hope you can find in your hearts your true selves too. Sayonara, Death Battle. Sayonara.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Wiz, but I wish he was still around.
Yeah, me too.
And there's the continuity sound.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah!
The winner is me!
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, thanks for watching this
All right, let's see
interesting
what's
episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get by clicking the link down below. And we're about to
definitely like to
announce
listen to
this
that
year's season finale.
Season finale, huh?
I have the power of youth on my side.
And oh my holy shit!
I suppose you want to go see that.
I haven't watched Naruto or My Hero Academia, but that would be interesting.
I freaking called it.
Shush.
So yeah, it was, as we said, it was a one-sided fight.
Yeah, I see that now. I mean, damn.
Poor Deadpool didn't have a chance.
Yeah, but the continuities don't fix it, so everything's good.
Yeah, but he still lost, but whatever.
Anyway.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Death Battle Reaction. My girlfriend still wants to react to a previous Death Battle that somebody in the comments recommended.
Yes, I promise you. Whoever that was, we are going to do it. We just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
We will do it. It's just we're busy with the holidays.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is literally the next day. So by the time you'll see this video, it'll be past Thanksgiving, I believe. But yeah, we're just going to have a fun time spending moments with the family, her family specifically, because my family lives elsewhere. But whatever. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving now.
Thanksgiving.
Shut up.
Not Halloween.
Shut up. Yeah, she's a smartass. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving or had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and hope you guys are having a wonderful holidays with a family, because Christmas is literally right around the corner. I still need to set up my Christmas lights. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, fly with us, fellow dragons. Until the next video.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.